Hey everyone, Paul Piper here in the studio. I want to welcome you, PRP Productions. Today I want to focus on a little bit of training on how to stay steady with a click track. Depending on whatever tempo you use, it's always important to make sure that you stay with the click, whether it's a slow tempo or a fast tempo. One of the things that I'm noticing as I teach my online students as well as at the school is that when we do play things a little bit slower, you do have to account for a lot of the spacing that's in a measure format. So what I did was I picked about 80 beats per minute as my tempo, and I'm going to go over some different scenarios on drum format when playing with a click, especially at 80 beats per minute. And I'll show you some half time, some regular time, double time, whatever the case may be with the click. And then what I'll do is I'll unmute some melodic channels and I'll play with a sequence that I just did a little quick ditty on. As far as writing, not necessarily a song, but just something to show you how important it is to not only work with a click track or a metronome, but also when you're recording a drum session or a drum track, how important it is to stay with the click. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start the click track at 80 beats per minute. And let me get a chance here to move over to the studio headphones. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to do different scenarios, half time groove, regular time groove, double time groove, maybe a different feel, just to show you how important it is to stick with the click and build your body clock. The more you play with the metronome, the better your body clock will be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my studio mix, and we're going to go ahead and just start the clock. So basically, what I was doing is I was doing different scenarios of 80 beats per minute with different types of drum groups, as well as putting just some simple fills in, just to show you how important it is, especially playing with a slow tempo, to keep locked in. Okay. Now we are human, so there might be a couple of slip ups, but that's okay. But you know what? We go back and correct it if we need to, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that same thing. This time I'm going to go ahead and add some instrumentation, and I'm going to show you what it's like to when you're actually doing a drum track with melodic instruments, how important it is to lock into it. So let me go ahead and unmute those channels, and I'll go ahead and get that started here. So anyway, that's basically what I'm doing. So to practice good body clock syncing and playing with a metronome, sorry, I'm going to bring the front camera up. Playing with the metronome is very important. So I hope you take this training at heart and just work with it and just understand how important it is to work with a click track. Try different tempo scenarios. Maybe try 120 beats per minute, which is twice the speed of a clock. So. But you can just try different tempo markings. 80 beats per minute is the good go-to learning tempo if you want to work out something. If you really want to challenge yourself, go down to 75 beats per minute or even 60 and work with that spacing as you get through working with different tempos. Again, my name is Paul Piper. Thank you all. I wanted to share this with you, and I hope it helps. Again, PRP Productions. If you have any questions about drum tracking, studio time, online drum lessons, feel free to go to the website listed on the screen. You'll have a great day. Take care.